Okay. Hopefully, now everything is working again. Okay, yeah. Mic and everything is working now. That's good. Finally, something good is happening. So, we'll directly move on to playing the main quest.
You there, Abster?
Who's Abster? Oh, it's Abby. Right, I thought there was a new character I didn't know about.
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Maybe because he drained so much energy back there, fighting the dragon.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Wait. What happened to my... Okay, we're good.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
That would be convenient.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds.
Oh, okay. I thought this would not be that easy.
Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Wait. Is my avatar not working? I think now it is. So we'll continue.
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Are we seriously gonna go? Help Abby look up and build fire? Okay. Oh, that's her. The new 5-star. I forgot her name. Something with C. The game is like very pretty now compared to 1.0.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Or relaxation, maybe?
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece.
Okay, her voice is really good.
Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacana.
And her design is also fire.
I'm glad to have met you.
You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta
Sure.
asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search
Yeah,
teams
I know
soon
that
after,
name.
but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency.
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
It was a very brief meeting, if I remember correctly.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures.
Yeah, right. You play a
That should do
guitar
it.
thingy, right? Yeah.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Oh. Okay, where are we going? We're still in Renacita. Oh, okay. I get it. We're tracking back to track back our conversation with Karte. Yeah.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Maybe.
Laureate.
What does laureate mean? One second, guys.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the
Oh.
meaning of this?
1 second. I'll just restart my avatar because there was some hiccups. Hopefully it will work now. Let's just continue.
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
Yeah. Why is she in my memories from a different perspective?
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
That is true. That I remember.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Yeah. Don't know about that yet.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan through Noanium.
Yeah, like half for some reason. It's just the voice line actually of
You really don't have any idea?
That's just wordplay for me using the word purging.
I've actually been searching for the answer to this
I'm
question
actually
too.
trying to pull for her, so
My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis.
I don't think I cannot pronounce that word.
I also
I will
remember
just
fighting
say Cartithian.
something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Yeah, it is because of Abby.
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What do you mean? What? Is Abby not a part of us
Basically,
now?
we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
I am not following.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it
Yes.
some kind of echo? Yes, I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Yeah, do you know about something?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency.
Yes.
My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center
Oh.
stands a tower. Its gate locked by 3 seals.
I
I've sensed a
had no
voice
idea
calling
about
out to
that.
me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
You're just a frequency right now talking to us.
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Drenodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd
That's
never
mixed
mix up a
flavor,
flavor
yeah.
I've already tasted.
Abby has
So
a
I
nose for
think
these sort of
she's
things. We
half
came across
Trinodian.
Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
That might be true.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
I have a feeling that's true.
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator.
Yep.
That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
Hmm.
After all, That unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers.
That is not wrong though.
In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
Yeah. How are you so calm about this? When your real self is trapped somewhere
Spending
else?
so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
I see.
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
There must be some way. Yeah, just break it open.
I'm afraid that won't do.
Yeah, I figured that out. It's just funny.
That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse.
So that's not how we get in, I guess.
And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
Figured.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
What? Oh, Lorelei. We can go talk to her. Yeah.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Game looks so good.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
Oh, yeah. Going back
I'll
to
look for a way to find this
a
person you
trap or
mentioned.
something?
Something tells me you will keep your promise.
I always do.
No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Rover? Rover? Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake.
Yeah.
How are
Okay,
you
I'm
feeling?
back, I'm back.
Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
Or
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to
he
know you
thinks the
reacted
song
like
is
that
so
when it wasn't
boring it
even a
put
lullaby.
us to sleep.
No, It was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
It's not like that.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
He's
The
cute.
girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song. I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So,
Okay, who's that? Hello.
Pardon the
Who are you?
intrusion, my lady. My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
And whose orders? I don't trust you.
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely
Oh,
worshipping the Throne?
yeah. Yeah, now I definitely do not trust you.
Why does she want to talk with me?
My lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Okay.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to my lady.
What was that about?
didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
What are these rumors, yeah?
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family.
So she has not even disclosed her name?
I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Okay, well, yeah, they all sound like clickbait titles, but I thought we were gonna choose.
Hello, that's why they're
Never
called
mind, I guess.
rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Yeah, the first option just felt like it was a little bit true.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations.
Wait. I think there's something wrong with my avatar. Yeah, okay. Hopefully it's working. I don't know yet. Seems like it's working on OBS though. Okay. We'll see if it like causes any more problems or not.
Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
What?
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
Yeah, these look like really strong rumors.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Why not any good stuff?
In
Only
any
bad
case,
rumors?
the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Maybe we should. Okay,
Hello.
for some
I received
reason,
Jacona's memo.
my avatar
The
is
head of the
just not
Phasalias
working
approached you
properly.
when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was
It
it meant
gets
to be a
stuck.
diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cardathea mentioned to you. I'll call you
Okay,
as
but
soon
how
as
do
I
I
find
go up?
anything.
Got it.
Should I just, yeah, probably just walk through?
Can you keep up? Gently does it?
Oops, my
Now, if you'll please...
What? Are we underwater? Oh. Hello.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
Oh my god.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Physalia, 36th matriarch of the Physalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
I had no idea that Antarella was from the Physalia family.
Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Okay. This makes things interesting.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Of course, yes. I'm not gonna say no to that. Oops. What happened? Oh, we're gonna go inside.
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
Okay.
Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You
Eventually,
still
with
hold a
time,
grudge?
yeah.
Won't you accept my apology?
Mhm. I want to drink the tea, but is it morally good? After everything that has happened, I should just accept the apology. Fine, I'll do it. Hopefully there's nothing in it.
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Between
Before we get
you
into
and
that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Physalia family's true beliefs.
yeah, that is
It
true.
would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna? So you've noticed something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Yeah.
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Yeah, you're the one to talk.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide.
Okay.
My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
And what is that exactly?
Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Should I have to climb? Oh my god,
Curious
where
about
did I
that
fell off
statue.
to?
It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order.
Okay.
But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
Where are we going?
Are you prepared?
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, there's a soul. I saw this unicorn in the cutscene, I think.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
The Sentinel is here? Or it's just
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind.
wait.
Not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Oh,
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come
Yeah.
to Renacita, to save Imperator.
yeah, that is much easier said than done. I have no idea how will I convince them.
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
Yeah, exactly. Can they even leave the region like Shinzo?
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time
Is this
in
some sort of
Renacita.
bribe?
I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward.
Maybe.
Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate? The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact. That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade
Okay, this is good
sealed
lore,
with
to
the
be
very
honest.
powers of the Sentinel, and the
Even the
artifact
sword looks
used
good.
to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Are we going to do it?
And what about Cardathea?
The Martyred Maiden.
The update
The
is
nature
actually
of her
tomorrow,
resonance is
June 12th.
unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
What? But we talked to her, right?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the Divine Trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers, while overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky.
So she has
I
been
also
there.
learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities.
I
The
see.
words were, "The maiden is dead."
Isn't the maid Cardathea?
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's descriptions bear many
Yeah.
similarities.
She thinks the maiden is dead,
If
but
Turvin is the key to
she
entering
isn't,
the
right?
Sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin.
yeah.
That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
Maybe.
If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Yeah, we should do it.
By all means.
Walk forward, over, walk. Something happening, something happening. Okay, we are doing something.
Rover. Who
Yeah,
are you, really?
exactly.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Arbiter.
Well, I have some
Yeah.
information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me. I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel.
Yeah, I can talk
We
to her about it.
Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Keeping no, it's fine. That's too
Then-
formal for me.
I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
Yeah, we definitely have it.
Tavin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonaro Sphere.
Did we get a free weapon?
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonaro Sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish.
Okay,
There
yeah,
is
you
a
were.
cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads
Is that a
directly
weapon we
to
can
the
use?
Sonorosphere.
Or it's just
The
an item
mechanism
in a
beside
backpack?
that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them.
I can.
Some were specifically built.
Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonaro Sphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Thessalius and the Order, and this underground
Thank you for
cable car
subbing.
was intended to send scions of the family
I really
to
appreciate
school.
it.
The You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to
Yeah,
share
everything
a
is
different
falling
perspective.
like into place
Rivers
without us
eventually
putting any
converge
effort.
into the same ocean.
We are just getting
If a
answers.
goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors
I
say.
guess I'm a car right now
Oh.
because
And what rumors have
they're
you
showing
heard?
it in first person view for some reason and not us
That
sitting
you're a recluse?
inside it.
A mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
That's actually
A
funny, yeah.
recluse.
I
On
did
the
not notice
contrary,
that
I've
until
been
you said
searching
it.
for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to
Yeah,
the
Karnoa,
stories
let's
they were
go.
telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure
I
you,
did actually play Batman,
this
yes.
is no jest.
I am thinking to like completing the whole
We
trilogy.
Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that
Oh.
the successor
I've just
usher
played
them
the
into
first one,
eternal slumber, with a
Arkham
poison of
Asylum,
their own
that's it.
making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
The next one I'm gonna play
For
is
centuries.
Arkham City actually.
Every generation.
I will be starting recording that game soon, so
Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
I am right now sticking to
We
only
reached the
streaming
old seminary's
gacha games,
undercrypt.
mostly Wuthering
The
Waves,
gateway into the Sonorosphere itself
and
lies
make
at its center.
AAA titles and
We
other
shall continue
story-based
on
games,
foot from here.
mostly in a episodic manner. But if you want, we can try and I can stream Batman
Strange.
if you want to see that.
This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit beard nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself? Try not to blink.
Didn't think there would be gull puffs here.
Interesting.
The combat in this game is so
Such a
smooth.
creatures before.
I just
Would you mind
like it so
standing
much.
there for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trial and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned
Oh my
brighter than
god, I
ever.
fell down.
And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is
What?
the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Renacita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened. Still an
I am so
ordinary member
bad
of
at
the
this,
family,
oh my
watching
god.
it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a
Okay, don't
partial
fall, Noah,
glimpse
don't
of the
fall, do not
Sonorosphere's
fall.
interior.
Sounds like someone inside the
Okay,
seminary did
finally.
something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathia's doing, but, as with the first time, There's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide.
More enemy.
I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now.
I want to trust the
For the
maiden.
Trinodian knows where the heart is
She
weak,
does not seem like a bad
and it is
person.
there it strikes the hardest. Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
Whoa. What is that?
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere.
I
And
see,
who can
so I
wield
have
the
to use the
of
sword.
divinity but a blessed mate.
What are we gonna do exactly? Gonna split it up? We're gonna break the whole thing? Okay, what are these visions? Do we have to place our sword there? Oh, it's her.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia.
What do you mean by friend?
It seems your
Ken?
ties with the Order are more...
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once.
Oh, you wanna be
I'm
friends
rather
in the game?
surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
Sure, why not?
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
Maybe it's a start. Who knows?
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
You're Trinodian's
Don't jump to
resonator.
conclusions just yet. That
No?
doesn't prove you're the Thrunodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
So far, yeah. I'm really enjoying the story. I'm not gonna lie. 1.0 was a bit off. Yeah, I do admit that. But after Scar, then the story really picked up. And it just kept getting better and better so far.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian. The second Dark Tide.
Yeah, overall,
and the
it's
forming of this
a very good
Sonosphere.
experience, yes.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords.
There are more swords?
The Sword of Discord, Hogness,
Right,
and the Sword of Virtue.
right. She uses
Maltia.
3 swords, right?
Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower.
I made a new
Why would this
account
information
actually,
be revealed
so
to me now? Is this
when
the
I came back
Threnodians
to
doing?
Fuwa,
If we do nothing,
so
we'll never get
no,
any
I
answers.
haven't got any stars in Tower of
Instead of
Adversity yet.
speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
My union level is still 34.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel.
So the Facilia
And my
family is not as bad as the rumors say?
I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are
I
willing
wanna
to
see her
overlook
fight,
the
though.
possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away.
Yes.
I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
Yeah, how do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate
Yeah, I
itself.
told you the sword was gonna go in that space.
What you said to Cartathea back there,
Rather effective on someone of her personality.
Okay. Cutscene time. Okay, that was very anticlimactic. I thought something's like epic was gonna happen. Oh my god. But look at how good that looks. Whoa. Oh damn.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
What?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
I see. Who are them? Yeah, them?
Tacit discords, the Dark Tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine
Oh,
it's also a symbolic
right,
reminder
right.
that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
What? Foul?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh, okay, okay. So there's a gondola that can travel through air instead of sea.
Wind guide me.
This looks really pretty though. Just look at how good this looks. My god. The designers really nailed it. Where are we supposed to go? Okay. It's like an elevator. Oh, so the gondola cannot ride on air.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Do I have to pick? Okay, so tomorrow is Carthethia's banner, so I don't want to lose. So I will go
It seems I get to
pick
enjoy
her.
a free ride
Sorry,
after you've
Andrea.
scouted the paths ahead.
Is there a different cutscene for every choice you make?
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am. We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
What is happening? Where are we going?
Where were my manners? I can
That is
assure you
fine.
that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Okay, what's this?
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide.
We're gonna purify it,
I
right?
see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Okay, there's some tutorial coming up. I can feel it.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Yeah, something like that.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further.
Yeah, it's already weakened.
More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
You're absorbing this? Okay, what did we clear then? Yeah, I told you there was a tutorial coming up. Yeah, purify. To clear that cloud thingy, right? It's done? Or do we need to clear more? Throw the evidence spark at the vines to purify that. Okay. Have to throw them towards the spine. Okay, not spine, wine. Sorry. Okay, works.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a...
Whoa, that was rough, sorry. See you later then, Ken. Bye. Study well.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Aditya infuses the gravity calibrator with special energy. Use the gravity calibrator to change the gravity direction, enabling access to... Oh! The yellow indicator shows the direction guided by Karthikeya. What else? Blue when aligned with normal gravity, yellow when the gravity is inverted, and green when the gravity is oriented sideways. Okay. Aditya is pretty powerful then. Okay. Oh, it's the wrong one, right?
It's
Is it?
turning.
Okay, no. No.
Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to
We're gonna
reach
definitely
areas
fight
we
these guys, right?
previously couldn't.
Yeah.
Hopefully this helps.
Can I switch to her? No, I cannot.
Sounds come forth. Striking from the shadows. Bad timing. No hesitation. I sense your weakness.
Okay, now we can go to it. Yeah.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
The last one is there. And we're done.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Okay.
Wind guide me.
Yeah, I remember that. I've played the fishing game.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, you
I
said
felt
you were
fine.
weak, right?
I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot.
Oh, we changed gravity.
Another water ice is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
We already been through that, I think. Well,
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
true.
That's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the Dark Tide itself. In the
Oh.
obstacles ahead, let's get off here.
I think we need to defeat some enemies before
There
we
it
can do
is,
anything.
up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Oh, it's a
Can
puzzle, I
you
guess.
use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Okay. Let's go do that then. Yeah, these are the devices, right? Oh no, it's just that gravity thing. Or is this the device she was talking about?
That's it. A tacitite
Oh, that's it.
device.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah.
Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
These guys are weaker than the last one. Or because they are like the archers. They have lower HP.
This should do the trick.
That gave you extra power? Amplified it,
No
okay.
hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
Okay, these are also weak enough, I guess.
Bad timing.
Ah, nice trick. Okay, that was my bad. I underestimated them. Okay, it's just two of them.
Hopefully
Oh.
this helps.
Obviously, it cannot be that easy, right?
Striking from the shadows.
Healing complete? Maybe we passed the stage, that's why. Video magic Aditya. You cleared all of them? Oh,
You okay?
that's pretty powerful. Yeah.
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Wait. I did get it, but it didn't register, I guess. Anyways. One second. Yeah. And done.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Oh, a chest, a chest. I saw a chest.
Remnants of the past. Wind guide me.
Whoops. Okay, so this is the normal gravity, right?
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding.
What is
to
that?
live with no memory of the past.
Why
Would it
is
be
that
so different from
confetti
choosing to enter?
fireworks everywhere?
I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am,
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that,
Okay.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
of course.
Okay, so we got all the way here and then we'll wait and get both of them. Yeah.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
Yeah, because we cleared everything.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Nope. Good as new.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
Nope.
Your smile is rather concerning.
Yeah, she has like that kind of personality, right?
Oh, I insist.
She
Here,
come out as a
take this.
sly person. What is this? Oh, food that we can eat. Okay, okay. I never eat food, so I mean in game. We have to climb. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. This can get out of hand sometime. Because the camera doesn't like to. Yeah. I have to climb it from the start. Yeah. It wants me to look in a particular direction. So I will not use my mouse. Yeah. Entering the door of unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of gravity. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Where the hell I am.
Wind guide me.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal.
I guess we'll find out.
We prepare ourselves.
Whoops. Okay, my bad.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity.
Which crown?
Fleur-de-lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you...
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, Fleur-de-lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Am I the master? Who is the master? It's resonating with Abby?
I told you to stop sticking random stuff.
Is he
in
here?
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
Okay, he's finally back, I guess.
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh?
She did something. Not me.
I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me.
Yeah, it was Cartatiel.
It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
What?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Okay.
but the Sentinel isn't even here.
Can we somehow manifest it, or
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
is it lagging?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed.
Okay, I think it's working now, so
Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
yep.
But
I believe in you.
There was a drop in FPS for some reason, but we are good now.
Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order,
Yeah, we just watched that.
and
That's
the
it.
moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere.
Okay. Trying to like keep up with what they're saying. That's why I'm not saying that much, because I'm trying to understand what's going on.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
Yeah, if she's saying that we should rest, then we should not push. Yeah, I will not push.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Yeah, I'm not skipping that option, so I want to
Now,
talk to
what
them.
could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Yeah, I want to know
Is
about
it
everything
true that the
we
Visalia
are
family
trying
was
to
one of the
offer.
factions that started the conflict?
I'm
that
interested in the
stained
lore.
glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Thessalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Thessalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than
Maybe
that.
we'll know about that in the future.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice.
I see what's going on.
The Sentinel realized the Threnodians' plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin.
Okay, the sword.
It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into...
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side.
Yeah.
Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Phasalias and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Phasalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Do you know anything about Carthia?
You were pretty harsh on Carthia.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar.
I see, so you had built an image
she
of her.
stands with humanity. The more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
But that was false, right? She is not dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation.
Yeah, better stop that.
Better to stop.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Ugh. Listen, I figured something out about
What?
that. It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
You try to eat it?
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on
We
this for me,
might,
will
yeah.
you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss.
Yeah.
Now,
We didn't talk
I
to
am
Kartia
doing
though.
you.
Just went out.
Since you're all here, how about
Anyways.
a morning stroll? Surge of deep tides.
She's so strong. One thing I like about the combat is you don't have to rely on elemental
Very
reactions.
feistier than before.
Need help?
Any character you like, you can play at any instance. Fight any enemy.
Engulfed by sea's venom. Surge of deep tides.
And even the animations are so beautiful.
Food for the tide home.
Why can't we play as Kartia though?
Well, this is where our paths must part.
Where are you going?
You're here for the Sentinel.
Yeah.
Why would you leave
Why are
now?
you trying to leave? What?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel.
So you're going to investigate something else, like a different lead?
And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds two.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor. Mind if I take turn?
You want the sword? What if we need it?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
I see. So it's just a prop now?
It may still come in handy.
Maybe you can, like, give it to me so I can use it as a real sword?
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
Guess we have a number.
I just might ring you up once things are settled. Wind guide me.
Okay, where are we going now?
If only I could still fight.
Just look at this,
Everyone's
how
doing
pretty
their
this
part.
looks,
Don't
man.
worry. Nobody's perfect.
Who can, like, say that this is a gacha game? I never thought, like, gacha games would look so good.
waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
Yeah, I know what I have to do.
Now
If it's blocked, we need to unblock it. Simple as that. Okay, new kind of puzzle? What's that?
Hogness should be here somewhere.
What is a hogness?
This is where the acolytes used to be tested.
Oh,
Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Q. Okay. Led by the sacred fire of unity.
Sounds
Okay.
like they're talking about one of the three major belief systems, the faith of
Yeah,
unity.
please enlighten me. I don't know about this.
I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway.
So we have to repair it?
At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
Yeah.
I'll have to
How
guide it.
else are we gonna fly to
Don't go falling off.
that place? Yeah. Okay.
Break.
Combat time? No, they are like made of stone for some reason. Like petrified?
That one. It isn't supposed to be here.
What, the knight statue?
There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Okay, let's go. The hill platform of the statue of divine justice radiates strong energy, remnant energy. Before proceeding, adjust your gravity direction to be perpendicular to the platform. Okay.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Is this the right one? Maybe I was supposed to do the green one. And how are you supposed to know which one is the correct one? You have to keep checking again and again. What's up? Maybe I did it right.
That's
Yeah,
our
it
goal,
was right.
there.
Yeah.
But how do we move it?
I'm smart without even knowing what I'm doing.
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
I need to do a plunging attack on that open area. Right? Okay, it's the cutscene. I didn't even have to do it.
Is this really okay?
I hope so.
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Yeah. What are those? Dragons? Okay, yeah, I've seen them around.
Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
We're done, right? Oh,
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to write. It's Hogness.
It's the name. Is it the name of the sword?
There's
Agnes?
a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant
Okay.
spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Okay. I mean, I've seen the subtle hints to role places in the game. But that was pretty direct. It's still okay. Still pretty okay. I don't mind it. Oh, we have a chest here.
An unexpected discovery.
Okay, almost there to level 35. We'll get 15 more wishes then. Okay, cleared 2 of them. Oh. We cleared this one, right? Okay, it does not reverse. Where do we have to go? To the blue one? Okay, where are the blue one? Oh no, this is the blue one, right? Right.
Remnants of the past.
I don't know what I'm doing, but whatever I'm doing, it's the right thing. That's the sword, right? Yep.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
So what are we
The
supposed to do?
waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Wind guide me.
Yeah, I see the
It's identical to the last statue.
dark thing that we need Cardathia for.
Same
Okay.
as before. I'll handle it.
Yeah, we need to go to that to increase her power. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not well versed with these names here. But with time, I will be familiar with these words.
Leave it to me.
Leave what to you? Oh. Didn't even see them.
Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows.
You can't even see where the camera is. Yeah, I knew it. They were not just there for...
No hesitation.
Yeah.
Hopefully this helps. The end has come. I sense your weakness.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hopefully this helps.
I won't
The hour
let you
is
do
upon
it.
us.
Okay, done. Clear it for us, Cardiff, yeah. But where are we supposed to throw it?
Don't push yourself too
Oh.
hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
We need to move to green, okay. The left side. It's not that hard. Yeah, we need to align ourselves with the knight, right? Yep. Where are we going? Okay. Oops. Okay. The cutscene kicked in. Okay. I didn't mess it up. Nope. I probably would have fallen down the abyss, but the cutscene saved me. So, it is what it is.
We're still missing an area. But
Over there.
Yeah, there's one more, right?
that might be too high for the wing ray.
We can still fly, right?
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Yep, we're gonna fly.
Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
No hesitation. Hopefully this
All
helps.
you're gonna do is just fly.
The end has come. Strike from the shadows.
Can you fly? No? Where are you running to? What is it that you're doing?
Sense your weakness.
Oh,
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. Break.
and we're done. And we're done. Okay. I see. We need to go to... Okay, the blue. The normal gravity. Right? I think so, yeah.
Remnants of the
Yep.
past.
Can I not? No? I should still be able to collect it, but okay. Now what? We go back to green? Because I want that chest. There's no other option, it's only green, so yeah, that might be the right one.
Cardathia?
I want the chest. I want the chest first.
I'm ready.
Where's the chest? There.
Cherish every game.
Are we finally? Oh, we're just 20 away. Okay. This is the best traversal, in my opinion, yeah. Giving us wings and not just gliders. Wait, I did not check where we have to go. So this might be wrong. Okay, I guess I'm never
Leave it to
wrong.
me. Hopefully this helps. The hour
I like
is
the
upon
design of
us.
the enemies. I mean, these knights. Come out, I do not want to,
I sense your weakness.
like, fight in that. Yeah, okay.
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
And we break. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Cool. This is the last one, right? Yeah, we got this out. We got it.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No, we have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
This is the second sword, right? It is beautiful.
Remnants of the past.
We're finding 35. Let's go.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
We will do it together.
But
No buts. We're gonna do it
If
together.
it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
Yeah.
no traps.
Finally got the
How does
second
it feel
sword.
to trust me?
Now time for the last one.
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Okay, that was a random. I don't think the
Foam
EA
heard you.
actually
Come on.
did that. Maybe she did, who knows?
The way you
But
were
that
when
looks
you saw the
sampled.
plushie echo,
Not gonna lie.
it was
A very generic whistle.
unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh. How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
They definitely
I'd
had
never
fun.
say that.
But the way they
In the
have
end,
recorded this,
No matter
Yeah.
what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I have to
if it's
unlock
the
it or will it
Trinodian
unlock
or the
it by itself?
Sentinel.
yeah.
They don't get to change who you are.
Let's go, let's go.
Wind guide me.
What you said back there. Thank you.
What happens now? What about the second one? The sword's power is not strong enough?
Fleur-de-Lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel.
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna,
What?
the lone dragon to have escaped.
Who is Gehenna?
The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
I thought this was the Sentinel, but
I
okay.
will never forget my cause.
It's
If
not
divinity
apparently.
takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you.
That's pretty good dialogue delivery, not gonna
They
lie.
fell, so I may rise.
Do you remember stuff now? Okay, what's happening to our aunt Abby?
You saw that too.
Yeah, we did.
Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him? Thank you.
I have no idea. Sorry. I just said he found peace.
Anna, Casatomo, Olnat.
Am I missing
Everyone.
something?
I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices
Okay,
were not
those are
in
the
vain.
people that probably fight beside her during those times.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure.
That is absolutely okay. That's normal.
I found my true self again.
You don't have
It
to
doesn't
apologize.
matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator, because I know who to stand by and who to cut down.
Good for you.
Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
We were of some help. That's a good
Feeling
thing.
better?
I take it as a W.
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian.
How are we gonna do that though?
That is why we
Are you
need
that
to
powerful?
investigate the frequency you absorbed
That we
earlier.
can take them on one and
My turn to shine.
one. Okay, Abby, what do you have?
That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
Yeah.
Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough.
Yeah, sure. You just smelled it, not tasted
Like I
it. Sure.
said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage?
Maybe, yeah, this did not split that energy.
You are a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. What if you use their abilities to split it
Yeah,
yourself?
maybe you did it.
I haven't forgotten how I became a resonator, and I know I don't have the ability to do that.
Maybe your ability is being suppressed by the
Do you think the mixed
Oh, dear.
frequencies Abby felt
No.
came from me? But why would I do that?
You must have had some reason.
The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway.
Yeah, let's go.
Cardathia is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight.
Yeah.
Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
We're gonna talk to her this time, yes.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Yeah, tell me about that.
Dragon
Because I do
Tacet
not remember.
discords lived here long before the Renacita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide.
You
We
see?
hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
You are the Sentinel's resonator,
I
right?
am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel
Sentinel,
and
yeah.
Threnodian.
They are stuck in
So-
the between.
Whose resonator am I? Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like? To be Juhe's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve. I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should
Okay,
get
rest
some
well.
rest.
Oh, I do not have anything. I could have offered if I only cooked. But I haven't cooked even once in this game, I think. Okay, maybe once I did. Just to complete the guidebook.
It's late. You should get some rest.
Okay, good night. We can call Capturilla? Yeah, let's call. Let's do that. Let's do that. We want to know what she's up to.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end?
Yeah, explain what you know. Because
So
apparently
a portion of energy was
you
split
went
from the
away.
Threnodian.
Saying you had some important stuff to do.
Do you trust Cardathia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You
Okay.
may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it? It might become an elixir, or perhaps a
Suppose.
poison,
Okay.
or perhaps it will simply fizzle away into nothingness. I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
So, any updates on your end?
I found several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Oh. So it was not in vain then.
Such as?
It would take too long to explain.
Right,
And
right.
you
Because
deserve
it always
your
has to be
rest,
some
don't
mystery.
you? I will be there when your journey ends. We will speak of it then.
I'm not trying to leave it.
What? My eyes are still peeled. Nope. Nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Maybe.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need?
Is that Cardathia?
Where? 1 second. Okay. Where are we supposed to go? Up. Whoa, 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 I missed it. Oh my god. Okay. What? Now what happened? Do I have to do something? Oh, okay. This. Yeah. My bad. Oops. Okay, we're here. Oh. Why can't I use that? Okay. What is that? Oh, I did not know you sang.
Sorry I woke you.
It's fine, I could not sleep anyways. Because the
Were you
story's so
singing
good.
just then?